is this? What is this?
What surprise you got now?
What is this? LGBTQ group ripped for travel advisory warning against Florida.
Are you serious?
Is this a joke? Oh my God.
Really? What kind of warning? There's a whole bunch of people from California and New York moving to Florida.
Is there a hurricane coming in we don't know about? And
if there's a hurricane coming, you may want to get out of Florida.
A leading Florida LGBTQ group, advocacy group, was ripped after issuing a so-called, quote, travel advisory, advising members of the LGBTQ community not to travel to Florida.
What happened to the IE Plus?
There's a storm coming. His name's Ron DeSantis.
What happened to the IE Plus?
Yeah, good point. Well, this is the Daily Wire,
Okay,
so I guess they decided to shit can it.
Okay.
Equality Florida stated in a Twitter thread, "It's with great sadness that we must respond to those asking if it's safe to travel to or remain in Florida." No, it's not safe. Get out. Just get out.
They actually say Florida's stripping away basic rights and freedoms?
Basic right and freedoms, claiming that, quote, school censorship, book bans, and health care restrictions have made Florida less safe for children. How about you stay away from children?
This is what the left does here. They're saying health care restrictions. No. What the left is actually saying is child sex changes. That's what they mean. And they ain't talking about no health care. But this is the language used by the left here.
How about
because they lie, stripping away basic rights? Rhodes, is it a crime to actually be LGBT in Florida?
No.
You can go around, you can be trans, walk around a man wearing a dress in Florida, and guess what? Nothing's going to happen to you.
Right. Now,
if you want to go and get a job, now if you want to go out there and get a job, that may be a issue because it's not that you're trans, it's because there's grooming standards.
Well, not only
professionalism.
Exactly. Not only that, you're going to have business owners that are going to care about what their clientele is subjected to, because people in Florida is not going to want to look up and see that shit. Plain and simple, and they're not going to want to do business with the company that is putting this out there. So there's that. So sorry, not sorry. In their travel advisory, Equality Florida attacked Republican Governor Ron DeSantis, stating, Ron DeSantis, who has made the extremist policies the centerpiece of his presidential campaign strategy, has he announced? Anybody?
No.
Has he announced? Has he officially announced? Okay. No. So that's a lie. Technically speaking, that is a lie. Has weaponized state agencies to silence critics and impose sanctions on large and small companies that dissent with his culture war agenda or disagree with his attacks on diversity, equity, and inclusion. We aren't going to waste our time worrying about political stunts, a spokesman for DeSantis told ABC News. We will continue doing what is right for Floridians. I'm sure this will do wonders for mental health of youth in Florida. Leora Sapir, a fellow of the Manhattan Institute, said in reaction to the advisory, nothing says we have your back like persuading psychologically unstable teenagers that the environment they live in is even more hostile and hopeless than they imagine. Look, they created a graphic for this.
Are they serious?
They created a graphic for this. Oh, wow. The group, which pushes for teams to have double mastectomies and genital reassignment surgery in the name of gender identity, you should have your asses thrown in all kinds of prisons, is now advising all members of the LGBT community not to travel to Florida, said Oli London, a male influencer who is, quote, detransitioning from identifying as a woman. Woke LGBT.
Remember, he was the one that actually was identifying as a Korean.
Oh, that's right.
That's him. And
okay.
And then he woke up and said, "This stuff is madness." And he's been slamming the left on this on Twitter.
Boy, they've been. That hadn't gotten a lot of mainstream media coverage, by the way. Have you noticed that?
Not. That goes against the narrative.
Yeah. Woke LGBTQI plus group, Equality Florida, has issued a travel warning for the state, and that's just that. And there's Dave Rubin, who's gay, by the way.
Yeah.
A bunch of clowns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Rants, you're clowns. Gay patriot, good. We don't want you. Our plan was to buy a house in Florida and retire in Florida. Not anymore. But
man, think of this, man.
That's fine.
This is the crazy world we're living in right now. So where, if you want to put a stop to mutilating the bodies and genitalia of children, that's called controversial by the left.
And you're the crazy one. You're the crazy one.
Yeah.
Wow. In March 2022, DeSantis signed a bill requiring schools to be transparent with parents about instructional reading materials. In Florida, our parents have every right to be involved in their child's education. Amen. DeSantis said in a statement, "We are not going to let politicians deny parents the right to know what is being taught in schools. I'm proud to sign this legislation that ensures curriculum's transparency." And that shouldn't be controversial. There's something wrong when people think, we talked about this yesterday in the live stream, there's something wrong with people that believe parents shouldn't have access to what's going on in their kids' lives at their schools. I demand to know. I demand to know as a parent. It's non-optional. I want to know what's going on. Wouldn't you want to know what's going on? I do.
Yeah, but the left wants an authoritarian dictator.
I saw one come out the other day and just flat said that parents weren't qualified.
Yeah. Now, didn't Beijing Biden actually go on the attack on parents?
Oh, yeah.
One time, yeah, I think so for this. He called it sinful if you don't chop off your son's penis.
Yeah. Well, didn't the DOJ issue an advisory against parents at school board meetings? That was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the FBI keep a watch on extremist parents at school board meetings.
Yeah. We talked about yesterday on the live stream about this student that's on the school board. How the hell you let a student on the school board? And he's a woke leftist. And he's still in high school. There's no middle ground, man. It's going to end badly.
I'm starting to feel like in 10 years, they're going to literally be signing an intrastate travel treaty where people can travel in between states, but there'll be checkpoints getting in a Democratic state from a Republican state and all of that. I mean, something crazy is going to have to